This is your boy EJ from EJCashSports.com, and we're doing stuff a little different this week. You know, it's week 4 of our pickups, week 5 of the regular season. But if you guys don't like the way we're doing it, man, tell us, change it back. Put it in the comments below. But getting right into it, our first game is going to be our Bills versus the Browns. I'm going to go ahead and go with the Browns. This is, they're playing better, good defense. I'm going to go with the Browns. Cope?
I'm going with the Bills and EJ Manuel in this one. That's my pick.
All right. The second game we got the Rams versus the Jacksonville Jaguars. I'm going to go with the Rams. There's not too much to talk about. The Jacksonville Jaguars are simply just bad.
You're right. Rams in this one. Easy.
Okay. We got the Chiefs versus the Titans. I might have called this game a little different if Locker was healthy, but with him being injured, I don't think they stand a chance. I'm going to simply go with the Chiefs.
I like what Andy Reid's doing over there. I'm going with the Chiefs with this one too, EJ.
Too easy. All right, we're about a quarter way through our pick'ems this week. We're going to go ahead and we got the Ravens versus the Dolphins. We're going to go ahead and go with I'm going to go ahead and pick the Ravens over the Dolphins. Ultimately, the Ravens they got a pretty good defense. They got good defensive mind. And I know they're not clicking like we've seen in prior years, but I think they're going to get it together. I'm going with the Ravens.
I'm going with the Ravens in this one, too. They know how to win when they really need to win, and they really need this win. I'm going with the Ravens and John Harbaugh.
Dare, will we say this at the beginning of the year? Could this be? Is it? Is it?
It is.
It's our Bumbo!
It's a Bumbo!
Bumbo, we got Philly versus the Giants. We're not even going to get into this. These are two guys that came in the league, a couple years outside of each other. You would think that they're even people who are arguing making a Hall of Fame possibly. The way they're playing, they don't deserve to even be on the football field. They need to watch out for their backup. So we're going to leave that alone. That's the Bumbo of the week. We got the Saints and the Bears. It's a midday Sunday game. It's going to be huge. I'm so twisted. You got one of the most prolific offenses versus one of the most prolific defenses. High turnovers versus high touchdowns. Ultimately, I'm going to go with the defense. I'm going to go ahead and pick the Bears. Cope?
I'm going with offense. Drew Brees, baby. Drew Brees.
I couldn't have said it better myself. So we're going to go into our next game. We got the Patriots. I feel like if they managed to find a way to win and be 4-0 at this point in the season, you gotta almost feel like, the Bengals don't really have a chance because the Bengals is they're the glamorous team, but for the Patriots to still find a way to win, they're only going to get better with Grout possibly coming back. I'm going with the Patriots.
I'm going with the Patriots in this one. What's better than 4-0? 5-0.
Too easy. All right, we got another one. We got the Lions versus the Packers. Lions are overachieving. Packers are underachieving. I'm going to go ahead and give the nod to the Lions.
It's another one of my bounce back teams. Packers in this one.
There you go. All right. We got the Seattle Seahawks versus the Colts. The Colts got a nice running game to go with that amazing passing game. Defense is clicking on all cylinders. I'm going to go with the upset with the Colts over the Seattle Seahawks.
I can't go against the new leaders of the new school in Seattle. I like what them young cats is doing. Seattle, baby.
All right. We got another game that I don't know what you call it. You got a good defense, but we haven't seen them against that kind of mobile quarterback, I guess. Good running game. Panthers defense actually stepped up, played good ball. But ultimately, I'm still going to give the nod to the older guys. They didn't do me wrong last week. So I'm going to go ahead and go with the Cardinals.
I'm going with the Panthers in this one. This is a team that when Cam Newton first started his career did real well, and his front seven is doing real well this year. I'm going with the Panthers in this one.
All right. We're going to go with the Murder on Elm Street game of the week. The Broncos versus the Cowboys. It's going to be a massacre. We're going all over the big old Teltron they got in the middle of this stadium. We're going to go down to Dallas and just obliterate them. Broncos. We're going to leave it at that, man. They ain't got to get too far into it. Now, this is an interesting game. We got Houston versus the 49ers. Great defense. You know what I'm saying? Spotty offense. Whoever's offense shows up today will be the difference. You know what I'm saying? That's going to be the difference. I'm going to go ahead and give the nod to the 49ers, but my heart says to go with Houston, but I'm going to go with the Niners.
Some's telling me to go with Houston too, EJ, but I just can't pick against the 49ers at home. I can't pick against them, so I'll go with the Niners.
There we go. All right, we got the Chargers versus the Raiders. Good running game, good defense. Both of them are playing above what we expected. I'm gonna go ahead and give the nod to the Chargers, though, even though I would rather the Raiders win because of the record. Simply, that's it. But I'm gonna go ahead and go with the Chargers on this one, Cope.
I'm going with the Chargers. Phillip Rivers doing real well this year. Him and Gates, and I can't pick against them in this one against the Raiders who struggling. Chargers.
Now this last game we got the Jets versus the Falcons. Listen, you would have took my life savings if we would have called this one at the beginning of the year that the Jets would be coming into Week 5 with a better record than the Atlanta Falcons. But ultimately, I think this is it. This is Tony Gonzalez's last shot at it. They're playing pretty good defense, and with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and pick the Falcons over the Jets. Cope.
I'm picking the Falcons in this one. If the Falcons don't win this one, mark my words, they do not go to the playoffs. Falcons in this one.
So, with that being said, you know what time it is. It is time to like, comment, and subscribe to our shit. And make sure you guys realize what my man is telling you. It's free to sign up, and we'll see you next week.